We are first to take off, so we're going to get going.
Short, runway 24 left.
I'm going to taxi S24 and hopefully he joins us. Please taxi.
Just taxi.
4.
Welcome 4.
Good evening, Mohawk 1. You are number 1 for departure. Taxi, Foxtrot, Echo, and then hold short, runway 26. Sting 1, taxi, Alpha, and then hold short, runway 24 right.
Well, fuck you, ATC. Please roll in, doing roll and takeoffs.
Sting 1, 2, hold present position.
Just rolling.
Good evening, Bulldog 5. You are number 3 for departure. Hold present position. Sting 1, 2, taxi, Sierra, Alpha, and then hold short, runway 24 left. Give way to Lightning 2, 2, F4, taxiing Alpha. Gator 2, 3, roger.
Alright, I'm rolling left. We're going to do a nice 350 knot climb out.
Mohawk 1, roger.
2 airborne visual.
And flight when able, pushing from 5.
Free is not seeing anyone. Taxiing.
Hey 3, we're in the air already. 3-4 taxi to the runway and come up. Steer 2.
Free is taxiing.
Steve, we're just going to orbit at the airfield for a second.
Yep, copy.
Going to come back on the throttle and just hang out around 5,000.
Too tight.
Alright, 3-4, you guys taxiing out to the runway now. Okay, 3 and 4, can you hear me?
Stand by.
2, 4, F15, taxiing Foxtrot.
if you guys can hear me, just get airborne as soon as possible, and we'll form up here. Any trouble you guys having that I can walk you through?
Oh, I got a harm too. That's cool.
Mohawk 1-1, Chalice 6, picture is one group. Bullseye 2, 7, 5, 8, 7, 21,000. Track southeast, hostile.
Hey, 1-2, you gave me a harm?
You should have a harm and SCVs, yeah?
Perfect, perfect, cool. There's number 3's gone now.
Yeah, scan your surface. Hey, 2, we are going to have to change IDM.
Yeah, I just got 3 over the hogways, yeah.
Sting 1-3, technical issues, need to abort.
And we're now to ship.
3.
Okay, I'm changing to 8-2.
Sounds great. I'll wait to announce it until everyone gets up on that. Okay, good data link.
Good. Yep. We should proceed to the target. Ah, no, Skin's coming. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him another 30 seconds to come up, otherwise we'll push out.
Yep.
Skin, can you hear us?
Oopsie.
Skin, can you hear us? Alright, Stevie, let's push this through 3. Backup plan is you put an SCB on each one of those tracking radars. I'll weasel for you.
Cool.
Oh nice, you've been climbing way more efficiently than me. Sorry, I'll get us started that in a sec.
I'm on active, but to the right. My K key isn't working either.
Alright, package Sting flight checking in 2 ships.
Confirm 4 ship.
Negative, 2 ship.
Copy, Spade, 2 ship.
Chalice 6-1, sunrise.
Bulldog Sting.
Go.
We had to switch IDMs, so we're now block 8. Are you guys going to believe? Disregard. You guys are fine as is. Sting is block 8.
Roger that.
It's Richie, it's Chaco flight.
Yeah, we'll have to start that when he gets up. Looks like they're having their own issues getting up.
Yeah.
3.
Visual. I think our 2 is active already.
Well, that makes our life easy.
Hey, we're showing like our block conflicting. Can we switch to 9? It's Bulldog.
Smoke 5 unit from check. Smoke single check. 3.
Hey, this is Bulldog 5. We're switching to 9-1 through 9-4.
Smoke 5 unit from check again. 2. 3. 4. Sorry, I'm getting very slow.
Hey, like small hawk group, that's a picture.
Mohawk 1-1, Chalice.
Check the 6 unit from check.
Range and azimuth split. Northeast group. Bullseye
3.
0, 7, 0, 2, 9, 21,000. Track northeast, hostile. Southwest group. Bullseye 2, 4, 5, 4, 6, 21,000. Track east, hostile.
Sentry 5-1, midnight.
Alright, Bulldog Sting, we've got you on 9er.
Spade 6 unit home check. 4. Spade 6 checking in as a 3 ship.
Check the 6 unit from check.
issues, request Rolex 4 minutes.
That makes our life better too.
Jackal 6 copies, standby.
Jackal Sting. Having the same IDM issues, so Sting is now 8-1 block, Bulldog is 9 1 block.
Copy, Jackal will switch to 7-1 block.
Sting. Easy to keep track of all this, yeah?
Yeah.
Jackal Mohawk.
Go for Jackal.
Okay, go as fast as possible. Negative Rolex.
Oh boy!
Jackal.
Ooh.
Jackal Sting, we're also running behind, we'll keep you posted. Alright, I'm gonna fence in. You want me to keep my anti-collisions on?
Yeah. Also, if you could turn on the fuselage, that would be awesome. That's very visible.
Let him check in tactical. Checking tactical.
3.
4.
Alright, I'm fenced in 9.9.
I'm fenced in 9-4.
Better than 1 copy. AWACS Mohawk, request picture.
Mohawk 1-1, Chalice 6, pictures 2 groups, range and azimuth split. East, group Bullseye 110, 19, 21,000, track south, hostile. West, group Bullseye 250, 35, 21,000, track west, hostile.
On uniform, Spade 6 is going, monitor East Group.
Copy, Spade.
Okay, Jackal Sting, we've got you on the block 7. Okay, so seed is block 7.
Say again?
Seed.
Yeah, 7. Copy. Hey Skin, if you're trying to talk to us, we only hear the microphone but no voice. Make sure your microphone is not turned off physically.
Mark 1, engaging East Group, Bullseye 13827. 22,000.
Strength 2.
About 5. Third 5.
Damn it, I'm not seeing Jackal again.
One, two times Fox 3, Bullseye 14432.
Jackal Sting, confirm your block 7 IDM.
Jackal confirms.
Alright, we're block 8.
It's 2 minutes late to push point.
Alright, double check transmit to program 4 off.
Check.
Alright, music on, hope for the best.
Just music.
Package, Hammerhead 1, request Rolex 2 minutes.
Gators, check.
Gators
3.
Mudhand, Mohawk, negative on Rolex. Go as fast as you can.
861, commit. Group bullseye 13237.
Looks like all the bandits are out east at least.
Yep.
Gators 30 miles from Cap. Spades, Gators supporting in trail.
I guess we just give Jackal time until we trespass and hope for the best.
Can you look at it?
Can you say
Spade
again,
2
please?
is engaging. I hope it's the same. Bullseye 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 27,000.
Roger, your target.
Spade 6, Fox 3, that's group.
Checker 1 is defensive, 29, bullseye 111062.
Yeah, Jekyll, come hot, he is dragged now.
Checker.
Mark 1 engaging new group, bullseye 244, 38, at 21,000. 2 ship.
Jackal sting.
Go for checker.
We're trespass SA5s in about 2 minutes 30. Request suppression shortly.
Stand by for timing.
Okay, I got hits 23535.
2 Fox 3, bullseye
Contact.
234, 34.
Streak shooting those guys, great.
Fox 3,
Yeah.
bullseye 12749, Angels 12.
Plasma 6-1, package leaving push point.
Okay, monitoring air to air.
Checker ready for suppression shot in 1403 for Bravo and Alpha.
1403, okay, we might need to spin a bit here, but... Hey, I'm gonna offset left.
Mohawk status.
Copy. With you.
Okay, monitoring these 29s, heavy, 22034, 24,000.
That's 19,000.
Yeah, they're split. Two in front.
Mohawk,
and some
establish
further-
cap, engaging.
Some further back. We should engage now aboard.
Spade, we are still 20 miles south of our cap area, engaged with a group of 29s.
Hey, on M-pole is 17 now.
Sting commit 21033, unengaged, Fulcrum, Fox 3, that target. Okay, I'm cranking right, and then I'll come out.
Fox through his fend. Cranking right.
Sting checker.
Go.
Say when you want your suppression shot at which timing.
Stand by, Fulcrums.
Check request picture.
He's drag.
Mohawk, status group 18,000.
Roger, that group is still alive. I set my number 2 on it.
Two's timeout. Pipple. I'm out.
Hey, see you guys in the message 20,000, you're about to die, 18,000 your tail, 5 miles.
What is that for?
I hope not for us. I'm gate.
Magnum on target Bravo.
Spade 6.
29
Fox 2 off the rail, 19740, 20,000.
Spade 6, combat group bullseye 10145 between the Spade and Gator lanes. Furball there. Spade 6 copies, furball.
So we use a delouse, our bulls 18552.
Jackal 6-3 Magnum Alpha.
Gators established the cap, 1 pump right, 2 and 3 continue. Spade 6-1, Fox 3 bullseye 10351, 19,000 heading south.
Okay, splash. Yeah, splash one guy. And that's
status.
I'm still alive.
Okay.
Splash 10554.
One of them is splashed. I went
Mohawk
to
engaging bullseye 22731.
out now.
Okay, I'm separated by about 10 miles. This is actually pretty good.
Shall we go in?
If they're all cold, yeah.
Yep, I'm in. There are 2.
Chalice picture.
Gator 2-3, Chalice 6, pictures, multiple groups, range and azimuth.
Okay, Jackal Sting, we're okay for now. Pushing through the west in 2 minutes.
24,000.
One we got bandits
Jackal
and
has
our
one
Steer 5.
inbound on Alpha, and waiting for impact on Bravo.
4-3, 1,000. Track northeast. Bogey.
Gator 1.
Say again?
Southwest. Group bullseye 17529, 9,000. Track east. Hostile.
Jackal has one harm inbound on Alpha and waiting for impact on Bravo.
Sting, thank you.
These are 21s. One is doing weird shit. They were doing this azimuth split thing over our IP.
Okay, I'm 7 miles over your shoulder. When we trespass, I'll take pet shots at the 2.
Copy.
Just head straight for Steer 6.
How do you want me to engage them? Charlie Echo Delta or as they're laid out geographically?
Just as quick as you can. Probably Echo Delta Charlie.
Copy.
Jackal 6 Magnum on Bravo, Magnum on Bravo. Disregard Magnum on Alpha.
Land 1 pushing TOT 1411.
East Group bullseye 03250, 1,000 slow and low, probable caller.
I owe you and BS a beer for saving my life there.
Yeah.
Turned around and staring right at me.
Chalice declare.
Gator 2-3, Chalice 6, contact is a bogey.
AWACS declare bullseye 24950.
Gator 2, Dirt 5.
Mohawk 1-1, Chalice 6, contact confirmed hostile.
Okay, package, we have possible scramblers from Kilo.
Alpha's active.
Peak away
Base 6
99.
copy.
Jackal copies, Alpha active, prepare for harm inbound.
Nails Fulcrum, west.
Peak away 98.
Pop-ups, 24446, 21,000 Fulcrums.
Peak away 97, I'm off.
Package Sting, pigs away, our targets, Charlie Delta Echo, timeout 6 minutes.
Roger, copy, 6 minutes.
8-6 is engaging the scramblers from Kalma.
Yeah,
MiG-23s.
Can you turn in, take the trailer on this guy?
6,000.
stand by.
Flogger.
Turning.
I've got the lead back.
Magnum, Bravo.
They're splitting, I've still got the lead guy.
Copy.
Data.
Sting commit 23540, 28,000, Fulcrum, Fox 3, medium.
Negative on the trailer. I got the trailer. Target another trailer. Oh, he's turning back in. I'm in.
Pitbull 23038.
All players, did anyone engage the MiG-23 scramblers at Bullseye 08612, 9000, heading
right.
east?
Who's calling that?
Flare.
That's Spade 6.
I think that's your target.
Fox 3, 239.
Spade 6, Fox 3.
I'm Husky out. Defensive missile. I'm Spike 29, I'm out.
Any camp requesting relief west, Fulcrum's falling in from that azimuth.
Was hard to find the slot there to shot my Fox 2. I'm cold now.
Alright, 1 and 2 continue, 3 reform.
Okay, I'm cold as well.
Copy.
We still got the 29 in the west.
Okay, flow east.
Yep. I'm down to 1 long stick, 1 heater.
What's your status on the 23s?
Okay, I just got the heater.
Oh, sweet.
Gator 2, targeting group bullseye 05642, 21,000, hostile strength 2.
101, 22, 19,000 for a ball.
I'll get the 29 bearing west.
Sting requesting DLS, Fulcrum's west for Scotia. They must not like us.
AWACS declare bullseye 22435, but 19,000.
Thank you, Stricker.
Gator 2, or Gator 1, Fox 3, 3 ship. crank east.
Mohawk 1-1, Chalice 6, contacts confirmed hostile.
Gear 3, Fox 3, 09339.
Exit south.
Okay, I'm turning back in to take a peek.
Copy.
As soon as we clear these fulcrums, let's get BDA.
Yep.
Gator 1's naked in.
I'm falling in depth.
Supply 09031, 15,000.
3093, 15,000.
Data.
Unengaged fulcrum 19937, 24,000.
Mohawk targeted.
Gator 3, Dirt 2, northwest.
I got a shot.
Okay, let's run.
Fox 2, that fulcrum.
Fox 3, Fulcrum, bullseye 194, 38, 19,000.
He was at 17.
Gator 1 targeting group bullseye 044 37 17,000.
Pitbull out.
Spade 6 is down to 2 ship.
Gator 1 Fox 3 17,000.
Okay, I'm scorched. I'm down to a heater.
Fuel? How much gas you got?
Say again?
How much gas?
I'm at 6,000.
Okay, great.
Sorry. I gotta turn out the side window. I can't hear shit.
Gators 1 and 2 in reference tier 5.
I mean, the 2's still lighting me up if it's the same, so it should be... I know. When do I shoot it?
Package Jackal is down to a 2 ship. Suspect Alpha and Bravo are down, doing BDA.
Jackal copy.
Gator 1 Spike Flogger exit south.
I'm ready for a harm on
Sting, status BDA.
that SA2.
Stand by. Magnum Charlie 2. I don't think it's that guy.
That looks a bit to the right, doesn't it?
Yeah, but I don't see anything on the hat.
Active.
Play Spike bullseye 106035.
Great, Nails Fog right in front of us.
I think it's the strobos of bullseye.
Yeah, okay. I'm running out.
Yeah, with 2 heaters we ain't gonna do shit here.
Yeah, we're not gonna play that game.
No.
Back out south.
Yep.
Matan Mohawk status.
Mudhen, we were spinning, but we're pushing now.
Copy.
Looks like there's 2 more scramblers off Kilo.
Spade, can you support?
Commit to that group.
I mean, I think it's down. There's nothing
No
on the
tree,
HUD.
I want you to turn inbound the target. There's a scrambler, 4,000 feet.
I think the SA2 is further down the coast. Up the coast.
Copy. Mudhen, Mohawk is engaging scramblers.
Copy. We'll keep pushing.
Time out, Charlie.
Must be another one. I mean, it was transmitting the whole time.
Spade 6-3, targeted boost 1.
Yeah, our new job is to find that if we can get not killed by these floggers. Any luck on BDA?
No, let's try.
Okay, I'm turning in.
Spade 6-3, sorted leader.
You try and get BDA, I'm gonna keep the 2 suppressed.
Copy. I mean, I still got a harm.
Well, by all means, if you find it, shoot it.
Yeah. If only that had a deconfliction button or declutter button. That actually worked.
Package Jackal unable to do BDA due to weather, but SA5 seems dead, not active.
Copy, Jackal. Mudhen, Mohawk unable.
Where the fuck is this SA2?
Cheers, Emma.
Martin is mode 3.
Jackal, can you support Spade on the scramblers?
My hand is clean, pressing target.
Roger.
I see nothing.
Cheers.
If it opens up again, I'm gonna take a Haz shot.
Copy.
Senior SA2, mud hand.
Where the fuck is this thing? Sting's trying to find that too.
No, that's 97.
Jackal is continuing for secondary target foster.
I got capture on Charlie
Jackal,
Echo,
Mohawk, I want you to concentrate on scramblers.
and they are down. They're burning.
Jackal monitoring for scramblers.
Sting defending SA2.
There's a 2's on the right side now.
Slap shot that, I'm defensive.
Copy.
Okay, clean. What the fuck is that too?
Nothing.
Okay, sorry. You do have positive ID and everything being down?
Charlie Neko. Charlie Neko's a burning mess.
Want to put another on Delta to be safe, or?
No, it's...
AWACS Mohawk,
it's
good check.
Delta Echo is a burning mess. So the 2 SC3s I saw.
Mohawk 1-1, Chalice 6, picture clear.
Package Sting, Charlie, Echo, down, working Delta.
Sting.
No, Charlie, I don't know. Sorry, Delta and Echo. I'm so sorry.
You're fine. If Mudhen can get in, now might be a good time.
Yeah, affirm, but ahead is in 1 minute 30 from drop.
Oh shit, I'm way too far out. Yeah, that's not our 2.
Where is that fucking 2?
Jekyll is suggesting moving cap closer to Spain.
Say again for Spain. Okay, Spade, this is Mohawk. What is your status?
Spade is currently orbiting 06.
2 ship.
We've stepped up.
Jekyll, proceed for your other target.
Jekyll proceeding to Foxtrot.
Oh, there's a 2 Tango south of OK.
Okay, Mohawk status.
Maybe that was resupplied or something.
Gators established far forward cap, request delouse east lane.
Okay, it's active again. I'm going to try and shoot it.
Roger. Well, you copy?
Okay, I'm in behind you.
Jekyll, Mohawk.
Go for Jekyll.
Okay, you copied the delouse request from Cater.
Copy, looking.
Mudhand, SC2 still active.
Stand by.
That's another one.
Mudhand, strike complete.
Jekyll delousing bullseye 02749.
Copy, Mudhand, try complete.
Jackal, group maneuver, drag, skip it, reset.
Gator 3, dirt 2 west.
Yeah, still.
Right.
Magnum 2 south of bullseye.
Skipping it. Alright, nothing heard. Gators, hook left, reference 310, 3, target group 7000.
I don't got it. I don't have it. I don't
Copy.
see it.
Try shutting off your music. It's really dumb how it's implemented.
Oh, fuck. Suddenly it's full.
Jekyll is monitoring group strobers bullseye 01836.
I think you might have killed it. It's quiet now.
I'm going to try and find it exactly here.
Hello, do you need the cap backed up? Otherwise we're RTV.
Crazy, as soon as I
Copy
turn
that,
off the
Mudhand.
music, the head filled with stuff.
Including ones that aren't emitting, because that's how it all works, right?
Yeah.
Gator, Jekyll switching back to air to ground.
Not that I can do with something with all those ooze and.
Gator 1's targeting Group Bullseye 01046 1000, track west low.
Okay, I got a lot of moving mud down there, but I don't have any capture. It's cloudy. I say targets of opportunity and then get the fuck out of Dodge, your vote.
Copy. I think it's burning. I see something burning at the other SA2. Or it might be clouds.
SCVs on any launchers from any of those sites, so let's go home.
Copy.
Bingo. Bingo.
Gator 3 Fox 3, 2 ship 00741 6000 track northeast.
To skipper it, Gators crank east. Gators hook right, reference 120.
Pick away on the radar. I'm choker.
Mind zapping me, your current make a mark plane zaps to me if you can.
Second?
If not, it's no problem.
What?
I said zap me your target if you can, but if not, no problem at all.
Yeah, sure. Stand by data.
Mudhead 1, RTV.
R2 defending east.
Okay, one harm, one heater, fuel state 37.
Okay, feel free to hurl the harm or just skip it and let's go home.
Yeah.
I can't believe that fucking had.
It could be super awesome and it's just useless.
Well, what kills me is when there's a tube burning through your jam and you still can't see it on the head.
Yeah.
Mudhen Spade, understand your RTB. A-frame Mudhen RTB.
Unless you need us, we can provide cap backstop.
Things are pretty calm right now.
Sounds good, thanks.
Jekyll is leaving cap fuel yellow.
Okay, once we get back past the plot, we need to figure out what the fuck happened in that place.
Yeah.
And I'll drop back.
5 Mohawk.
Cool. I'm tired, I got you.
Damn good job adapting.
Yeah, it was fun.
Smoke 5 Mohawk.
It's hard to know if the STBs even hit because they take so long time.
Gators are yellow, yellow, quiet in the east.
Copy, Gator.
Yellow, yellow.
Whoa, that was... oh.
What was that?
I think it just looked like you were about to crash into a eagle. But the...
Am I close to someone?
Yeah, you just crossed paths with them, but you know, you never know with distance is hard. It's hard to touch.
5 Mohawk.
Hard to touch.
Go for Bulldog.
Roger, what's your status?
Attack in progress, Dakota in 30 seconds.
Copy. Smoke 5 Mohawk.
Go for smoke.
What is your status?
Still prosecuting targets in the box.
Roger.
Bulldog is Dakota.
Roger, call me passing flood.
Plasma 6, Chalice 6, target is an enemy artillery battery. Bullseye 2-0-0-5-1, cleared hot. Spade 6-3, Chalice 6, picture clear.
Bingo. Bingo.
Alright, I fenced out 3.4 and I'm gonna go take a leak.
Cool. Two's fenced out 3,000.
All players, Spade 6 are to be fuel yellow.
Copy, yes, Spade 6. Jackal, Gator, maintain cap till yellow, till bingo.
Gator, Jekyll, we are already bingo and leaving the cap.
Copy.
Alright, Who's we? Gator 2 is established gap. Copy that. Actually.
Charlotte's clear. 35534.
Gator 2-3, Chalice 6, contact is a bogey.
Voodoo 4-1, Sunrise.
312, hook right.
Hammerhead leaving Texel.
Madame.
Okay, so let me know if I'm skipping anything. We got up, there were a bunch of fulcrums that kept us from pushing in. We shot at them for a bit, then they cleaned up, or the Eagles killed them. I couldn't really tell which after screaming on the radio. Jackal started suppressing the 5. We pushed in, you got your pigs away. I shot SA-2 with the harm, and then we ran around, confused as all hell, until we realized there was an SA-2 underneath us.
Pretty much. And all that after we circled the home field for about 10 minutes because of tech issues.
Yes.
Yeah, typical deep flight, isn't it?
Sorry you didn't get to shoot your arm, but thanks for killing everything.
Yeah, yeah.
Mohawk 1-3, Chalice 6,
And it was good that you
contact is a
planned
bogey.
for redundancy.
Krause warned me that's a pattern, let's say.
Okay.
I was really hopeful in the brief. I thought we all had our ducks in a row, but...
Yeah, and you were very thorough to make sure everybody really knows how to do that.
Despite picking the wrong radar 3 times in a row?
Yeah.
Gators 1 and 2 commit reference 320, group maneuver bullseye 01650, 4000, hostile strength.
Okay, Jack. Mohawk has a pop-up group on our side.
Also, lesson learned, even with button 4 enabled, head and jammer don't go well together.
Yeah, I really gotta look into how that's coded up, because it seems like, I get it if you want to say, well, when your jammer's on, you don't pick up contacts, because you're jamming, so you can't hear them, or whatever the hell. But it's really strange to me that as soon as you shut the jammer off, then it's like, oh, here's perfect position of all the things you missed.
Contacting hostiles, bullseye 241, 57, 8,000 feet, 2 ship. AWACS declare bullseye 23A52.
Mohawk 1-1, Chalice 6, contacts confirmed hostile.
Sting, check out of tactical. Inform 7.
6, uniform 4.
Good evening. Sting 1-1. Cheongju approach. Continue inbound for straight in approach. Runway 24 right. Q and page 2997.
Want to do a formation landing?
Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna take out the autopilot. I'm gonna point the nose left a little bit and come down maybe 10 degrees.
And I'll try not to crash into you.
Bring the throttle back to close to idle, but I'll keep my boards in so you don't overshoot.
Altitude. Altitude. Sting 1-1. Contact tower.
Pushing in for me.
Sting 1-2, abort landing. Vector 195, contact approach for resequencing. Sting Yangju Tower, continue inbound for runway 24 right. Red board on final.
Okay, in a little bit I'm going to hold up gently, and oh, we got a nice hill between us and the runway. I'm going to start working our way around that. I'm going to shoot for about 300.
I'm switching left side.
Sure thing. I'm going to come right then.
Sting 1-1, Jiangju Tower, continue inbound for...
Jiangju, Sting 2 ship, 3 mile, final, 2-4 right. Okay, I'm going to put the gear down now.
Gear.
Sting 1. 1, Jiangju Tower, weight 220 at 4 knots, runway.
And apologies, we're quite high, so I'm going to put the thing on the thing. Okay, almost back in, guys, so I'm going to add some power. And I'm sticking right, you've got left. And flaring.
Staying 1-2, Jiangju Tower. Next time, get a clearance before landing.
Nice.
Bit too bouncy, but too speed under control.
Hey man, great flight. I'll see you in the debrief.
Yeah, thank you.
Staying 1-1, contact ground, switch to 27580. Staying 1-2, contact ground, switch to 27580.
So people are launching over here. People are launching off screen to the south. Here comes Streak's flight. Streak, what was your call sign?
Mohawk.
Here comes Mohawk. They take this first set of MiG-29s.
Streak's always butthead.
And then
Can we center on the some of the stuff? Because like
sure, I just
the whole screen is obscured
eyes.
by instruments. Okay.
Oh, shut off your silly instruments.
Well, I don't want to. Like it's a tiny fraction of the display. Like I don't see why.
I don't know why you need to enforce your silly instruments on the rest of us, Bobby.
Yeah. Does it hurt when you do that? Don't do that.
I was just centered on bullseye. Sorry. So there's that first set of 29s. There's another 4 ship of 29s here. This is, I think, the leaker that can
just let it run at 10.
Yeah.
Just, yeah.
Stop narrating. Yeah.
Whoa.
And then zoom out a bit, and then yeah, that we can see. Yeah, nice.
It's like the stinky kid in school. Interesting.
Oh yeah, that was close.
Nice one.
Oh shit, I didn't realize how close that Fulcrum got to box 1.
Yeah, it got pretty close. Yeah.
I saw it on the RWR and I'm just like, it's fine.
Ignorance is bliss.
Yeah, well, I was guiding my bomb. I'm like, I'm not fucking aborting this laser.
Oh, that's where the foggers.
If I die, it's the cap's fault.
No, I was ready to just dump the nose and plug in the burner.
Good job, too. Good job.
Oh, there's the front kill.
Over the ocean too. That's insane. Oh my.
That missile of JB looked funny.
Yeah.
So, Echo Delta Charlie are down now.
Okay, zoom out a bit. I want to see the northeast.
Replay's giving me a boner.
And then there was an SA2.
BS
Where
goes
was that
to
asshole?
China.
Nah, man, Russia.
What the fuck?
One-way ticket,
Oh,
baby.
yeah, that's.
Yeah, here's the SA2. Like it's like 10 miles south of Bullseye.
Yeah, so the
Must have got
Methane flight was not well protected at the Moment Supreme.
That might be a resupplied one while we're in flight streak. You know, that scene.
Yes.
It definitely was.
Yeah.
Then I sort out the HAD nonsense and shoot it. I was flying around in HAZ and it also wasn't showing up there, which was interesting.
Same.
So HAZ doesn't work with your Jamron?
Good hook, Gators. Good hook.
That's pretty close to that SA2, Gators?
Yeah.
God damn, you guys pushed it up.
Oh, yeah.
I heard BS defending that SA2 there. Yeah. Okay. I was thinking, oh boy, they're getting close.
And the STB is still flying. "20 minutes later."
Look at the smoke. Kaboom, kaboom. That's nice. So I was Winchester pretty soon. But number 2 and 3 had enough missiles and enough fuel. Okay, I think everybody is going out now. Smoke.
Everybody?
Yeah. No, not yet. Okay.
You guys have some Frankfurts to kill?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Get him. Hell yeah. That's bait.
Oh, I missed. Yeah, okay.
They don't call them hiddles.
Okay, and then we one more time.
This time with gusto.
Nice. You got one, Enyaq. Cool. Make 23 is chasing. Right.
BS1 flamed out.
All right, who wants to go first? Streak?
Yeah, why not? Okay. Give me control then.
You have the con.
Right, so that was that first engagement. Contact with JB. We did this. Take a shot. Trying to stay outside 12 miles. Just one kill, and that was that spitter. And I should have called it out more clearly, I guess. But you were also engaged spade flight. Or was that Meal? Is that in spade flight? Correct, No, Richie. Jackal flight.
Spade, A-firm. Right. Spade, I forget who called targeting first, and then Spade called targeting.
Yeah, so we discussed who is targeting that guy. Mohawk took it. So
it was you initially.
Shot, yeah, and then we had that that group over here. Where is Stevie is here? Yeah.
And then we heard targeting from Spade, I think.
Yeah, so I saw this guy into the group with Jackal. And where were you positioned, Gator? Where you?
Gator was in the middle of that package ingressing northwest. high.
Yeah, BS. Yeah, okay.
And BS had eyes on it. BS was complaining about it, and we kind of stiff-armed it. And I told my flight, like, hey, that's not us. We have positive winning targeting comm on that contact.
Yeah.
It's a single contact. I don't think it
Yeah.
should be an issue for a flight of 4 spades, so we're gonna let him take it, and we're leaning east to let him have it.
Yeah.
The stinky kid got closer.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's concentrate on the west. So we had that engagement with the maneuver. I was in front, and then yeah, I shot 1 or 2 missiles. 2. Did you shoot in that? Yeah. Okay. Nice. But there were just too much, and 3 was unable to take a shot. Or did you? No.
I did. I did.
That trailer.
I must. Sorry, that is my mistake.
It was a. Yeah, take a look there. I shoot and I scout out.
Yeah, that was nice. And then okay, yeah. Then 2 was taking a shot. No, you didn't take a shot.
No, I didn't get any off, unfortunately.
I was right there. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. So we heard Sting was engaging the MiG-29s, and this was an awkward situation. Oh.
Double tap.
Bleep bloop.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay. That was that was. Okay, but there was a situation probably later on. I think about here, where one of the MiG-29s became behind the 3-9 line of the cap and inside Sting. That was a bad period for us in the cap, but we managed to save it. And
How did Sting's know to slide south?
Because we didn't want to die.
How did you know the MiG-29 was there? Just RWR? That's it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we were pushed back a little further than I wished, but that was just the situation. And then it's cleaned up a little bit. Okay, that's Reds. Okay, he's already there, and we are. Siak is over there. Oh yeah, about the scramblers. I tasked the number 3 on the scramblers, and I think what's his name? Spade 6 took over, but then it was in the middle of Mud Hand, so Spade is already out of the picture or not there. Okay, this is basically our flight. Let's continue to the next one. Maybe Sting. Yeah. Res, yourself.
Sure. So we come up. We're pushing in. We're basically effectively a 2-ship this whole time.
Yeah.
And we don't have you guys on data link, so we don't know you're actually cutting your way, cutting a hole for us. So apologize if we were a little chatty asking for a delouse. So we take some shots at these 29s, and then what I think happens now is BS calls out that this 21's killing Chris Reb, but I hear such and such. That I didn't catch that part. You've got a MiG right behind you. So
yeah, at 22,000, you're about to
18,000.
Yeah. No, it's at 22.
Yeah, and
I said 22, I think.
Yeah, I just don't listen good. Okay. And I know Stevie's behind me, so I'm going to try and delouse him because it's just the 2 of us. So that's like a 10-mile shot. And then we get our situation back together. And then at this point, I'm pretty sure Jackal's suppressing the 5s to the best of their ability. So I tell Stevie, hey, looks like air picture's cleaned up. We got a hole. Let's get those SDBs off and kill CD and E. So he does that in a single pass. Another 2 MiGs pop up. And we do a good job of pushing them away. I crank and shoot.
Okay, can you zoom out? Where's the cap at this point?
You guys are with us. You're just a few miles behind. Because we knew we were pushing up to try and take out those SAMs.
Right.
I cranked wrong direction.
So I don't think either of our AMRAMs connect. No, but we push them out, and then you guys are back in front of us. And then the only other thing worth watching, we kind of spin around for a bit looking for trouble. And we keep getting this SA2 nails. And I think it's Charlie. So I take a pause shot at Charlie.
Actually, it could be my SDB was
your SDB kills it. Yeah. Your SDB kills it while the harm's in flight.
That's cool.
Which is very nice.
We got the scramblers.
We see these, we turn around. And then I think this SA2 starts shooting shortly.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it shoots at JB. Great defense. And then it shoots at me.
I'm trying to do a haze here. And I
I'm amazed it doesn't shoot you.
I get nothing, and I realize, oh my god, I'm slow, I'm low, I'm well inside the 20 miles we briefed of kilo.
And same thing, you turn in, you turn out, I turn in, and I'm looking in harmless sensor. I'm looking in harmless sensor. I get fuck all. I turn out, and then I turn back in, and I say, oh, I wonder if the ECM code is dumb. I shut off the jammer, and bam, PGM1.
Yeah, and you called it out. Oh, I got it on the head. And I switch on my head. I see nothing there. Nothing.
Shoot a harm. It guides. That SA2 is dead.
Then Res says, "Hey, turn off the music," and suddenly, boop, like oof, everything.
Fucking theater lights up.
Triple A's all over the place, and U's and whatever. So first I didn't see. I saw nothing, and then I saw everything, which was equally useless.
Yeah, for Christmas we need a declutter button on that thing too.
Oh yeah.
And then I think at this point, Stevie, I'm just telling you, hey, get rid of what you got left and let's go home.
Yeah, I shot that on the. I think it goes for it goes dumb. It was for the search radar of the SA2, but obviously maybe I had a cursor 0 issue or something. I don't know.
Looks like it's going the right spot. Or it's going for the spin rest.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. It's just already dead.
Already dead. Okay. Cool.
So that's us.
Correcting. Yeah, nice.
Who's next?
Wild, yeah. No, let's have a look at what Skin was. Oh, Skin was following. Yeah. So this was the issue. So Skin was no comms, and also he didn't realize we were switching IDM. So look who he's following.
So yeah,
on the brief.
Yeah, so he's actually with us on the attack, which is cool, and gets off the chainsaw. That's also cool. But then he's trying to all the time follow Streak, because Streak is on the tree band of the
IDM. Yeah,
of the IDM.
So yeah, this one guides to the fan song that you'd hit with the SDB.
Yeah, this was his brief target. Perfect.
Yep.
And second one, probably as well.
I'm trying, boys.
Yeah. It's so hard if you get... So it was night, you were not on comms, and IDM was fucked.
Oh, but I could hear you. I could hear
yeah,
all you
that's
guys.
true. That's true. You could hear us, yeah.
Could you hear me clicking or no?
We could hear the microphone opening. The channel was open on the IVC. But we couldn't hear any voice. I called it. I said it to you. Hey, if you're communicating with us, we can't hear you. Maybe your microphone's turned off. So usually, when that happens with me, I have an off switch on my microphone that I'm.
Oh no, it was on. It must have been a glitch thing as I was just trying to. I kept doing a radio check and anyway, wing rocking, but I was rocking to the wrong element there. So or pack the ship flight.
Yeah. And now you see now he's following Streak, because Streak is on the tree band of the IDM. So good formation flying as well.
How can I have IDM? Okay, but that is we will discuss that later.
We'll sort that out.
Yeah. Okay. Next is Richie. Mailman, do you want to control, or you want me to control your flight? Check all 6.
Yeah. Go ahead, Streak. Thanks. And. Because We were just, our plan was 1 and 3, Richie and myself, we would take Bravo, and 2 and 4 would take Alpha in terms of concentrating. That went out the window because 4 was never really in the flight. 2 are you still? Yeah, Ramarif, you're still here.
Yeah.
As things got going, Ramarif might have had a little helmet fire, and he kind of got separated. So it ended up being Richie and I basically engaging the 5s. Going in here, Richie gets shot at by a 23, which he just does a quick defense and it gets smacked. Or a 29, somebody shoots at him. Chris, poor Chris. Tech issues, rejoined, gets shot down. So that's my first shot on the Richie and I's both first shot. His, I guess he posted his data cartridge as a mess or something.
Yeah,
and mine was going in bond, but it didn't hit the square pair. It landed close to it, but it didn't do it. This was on Bravo, and if I remember right, and
it's a nice long shot.
Yeah, and then the whole time, we get the 5 active, and then shortly after the 5 goes mud, and it's not going away. So it's like, well, obviously, something
shut off at the last minute.
Yeah, and then after these shots, we get a 5 mud that's pretty much constant, and I take a quick look at the TGP, and both the square pairs are still flipping us off, basically. And so I tell Richie, hey, he tries another shot at Bravo, and it goes off. I tell Richie, hey, I think Bravo's the one that's mudding us. How about if I shoot that instead of? I mean, I think Alpha's the one mudding us. How about if I shoot that instead of Bravo? And he says, yeah, go ahead. And so that's why I'm kind of getting a little close here because we're having that discussion, and some 23s off of Karma come up to say, what are you doing? And but. So I shoot at Alpha there and kill it, and defend against these 23s, which are real close. But I knew there's bar caps close and all that. It wasn't that big a deal. But so at this point, I'm flowing northeast, and I tell Richie, I'll meet you at Steer 5. Let's reorganize things. And
you're in the middle of a bunch of MiGs, my friend.
Yeah, and so I'm flowing towards Richie so we can meet up, and then I get a funny noise on my RWR, and didn't have much time to do anything. So
his recordings look like he's playing on a potato? Is that just his recordings, or is his actual game like that?
I think it's just recording, but I'm not positive.
Okay.
So.
I just struggle to see. Yeah.
Yeah.
The problem isn't that he should have had more SA. The problem is, I mean, that's like problem number 10 on a long list of problems. Like, the main thing is if you don't have SA, don't fire. Never fire if you don't have SA.
Yeah.
I don't know how to drill that into.
His technical mistake, his biggest mistake here was he shot and then looked at the target on his TGP versus the opposite. And of course by that time it's even if you snip it, then I'm dead, and I don't know what happened after here streak, obviously.
And the list is growing up.
But Ramarif, I know you got a little helmet fire and kind of get this separated from us a little bit, but it looks like you came back in.
So Richie at this point is just a 1 ship then?
Ramarif is number 2. Ramarif.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. But the second element's gone.
Right. So did Ramarif took a shot on the SA5s? Because he had
your guess is good as mine. You'll have to see, I guess.
No, I didn't take shot.
And why
I
was
shot
that?
to the C2 Foxtrot.
And why was that? Why couldn't you take a shot? Because the system was not active?
No, I was separated because when we switched data link, I messed this up and followed the wrong flight. When I fixed it,
okay,
it
now
was dead already, as I remember.
The guys are going in for the Foxtrot. In the meantime, Mudhen is trying to engage the target, so I had expected that Richie had some more SA just to support Mudhen instead of Foxtrot, which was a low priority target. Yeah, OK
Yeah,
first.
I think Richie had some pretty good helmet fire going at times.
Right. Yeah. So that's why I was trying to steer him back to Mudhen just to protect him because, Spade was also a bit diminished or not effective. At least the second element was not effective. Okay. Yeah, that was keyboard. Okay. I don't know what we.
So as far as I know, Streak Alpha's down, Bravo's still up.
Yeah. Okay. Right. I would shoot if the SA5 is up. I would shoot 2 missiles. Just the first element. Take that post shot with SD highlighted. One is going for that position, and the other one is going to that position. So if the call is made, SA5 is active. Just 2 shots into that direction, both on a PPT.
Yeah, that was actually the plan, but then his harm went south or whatever.
That was also an hampering factor. It is then things are going the wrong direction. Anyhow, one SA5 is down. Next flight, I want to see Spade. Is Spade?
Yeah.
Spade here, Kuka. Can you take it?
Yes.
Okay. Can I bring it to you?
Yes.
No, I cannot control it to you.
Res
has to do it.
can probably do it. Yeah.
Res, Kuka.
Yeah. Working on it. All yours.
You. I go into this and move back in time a bit.
Yeah.
See, I think this is where it starts. So I'm here, and my wingmen are, where are they? Here and here at the moment. So in this first engagement, I'm home. They are a bit close. So earlier we did engage MiG-29s. Do we want to see that too?
Yeah.
Sure.
Hell yeah.
I think,
that's probably the most important one.
Yeah.
And
so
it's not so depressing because I survived that one. So yes. Okay.
Yeah.
So
that was the spitter.
Yeah. So my second element, I sent them out back here to kick out to the north to build some separation between me and them, and they were called out by the AI AWACS as the East Group. And I think I said that I'm engaging the East Group. At the moment, I was still 40 miles out, but I was, if I see it now, and I thought as much at the time, I was the most in front anyway, so it was my turn here. So I moved in and did fire a shot, I think just outside of no escape. Like looking at this, I should have maybe done it earlier, so this guy doesn't get a shot off. But anyway, I decided that I have a second element I could pursue now, but I let them do the job, so I turned cold and they took over.
What? Where did those go?
Wait, can you explain that again? Why did you turn cold?
Yeah.
I have a second element back there, and they're set up.
Oh, copy. Okay. So you guys are in the grinder. Gotcha.
So basically, we in this case, yes, this is the second element. So we're building a grinder here.
Yeah.
So they come in here. I'll focus on them. Slow down a bit. That one misses, if I remember correctly. And then he's going north. To these guys.
Stop. Maybe if you look at your shot, Kuka, that was a nice shot, but you also see that he is shooting at somebody else because you don't get the RWR indications that you are spiked. Maybe you could have supported the missile. Stay hot.
I supported it until Pitbull.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
I did crank. I supported it until Pitbull, then turned out to let the other guys finish the job. I didn't get a launch warning. That's correct. I wasn't aware that he was shooting at somebody else.
Also, that the other guys went front, no? Other than if you would have known that, of course, a Banzai would be.
Yes.
But hindsight, and it's easy if you have attack view from above, no?
Well, we blame it on the missiles. Yeah, one of those. This AIM-120 right now of you, Kuka, should have hit it. Should have killed him.
So I supported it until Pitbull, and then I turned out cold because they were. You see,
because
they were.
It gets annoying because he's turning around, dodging all the missiles, even from the second wave, and then catching up on the other flight. That is a bit awkward.
So okay. I'm going forward, so another shot was fired, missed, and then the guy was
connected. Oh my god.
That's insane how bad that is.
And then they went north, and then I think
Sparrow.
exactly Chris took one.
Yeah.
Here.
Oh.
He did
By
make
that
it.
time, I was hot again, but far 2 ways south here. That's me here.
What
So
was your
focused on
thinking,
him.
Kenk? What was your thinking over here? You still had that red symbol on your SID.
My thinking here was that I've heard targeting. I've heard positive comms on that contact. And I didn't hear any outs. I didn't hear any follow-up communication. So I assumed that they were basically merging with that contact. And that was my understanding of the situation at that point.
That I have a question to that, because from what I've learned and how I do it, these in and turning hot and cold calls, I do them on Victor to coordinate with my flight. I didn't do those on uniform.
Well, don't ask me for my opinion on that, because I hugely disagree with that. All the hot and in and out calls, especially from Cap, should occur on package. But that's just my opinion, and I don't want to stomp on.
Really,
what
every
SOPs are here.
element turning hot.
Yes.
You want on
I agree with
me?
him.
Yeah.
You definitely need to do that on UHF. You're not saying you're not doing inner flight coordination, but you're doing you're not doing intra-flight coordination, but you're doing inner flight coordination. Because think about it, they have to know who's engaging that bandit and who isn't, right? So if they don't know, then they have to assume. Assuming gets you shot by a adder.
And I heard targeting. What does targeting mean? Targeting means he is mine, I got him. And I'm going to go with that until I hear otherwise, right?
And I think on uniform, when I say my flight is on it, we committed on that. Every other flight should assume we're on it. I mean, in this case, we weren't because we're so far out. So I should have maybe said something like
that losing comms, unable out or dropping,
but not the out. So what I mean is I should call the unable in this case because I'm too far out and he's much closer to other friendlies. But I still think I shouldn't call on uniform, turning hot, turning cold, all that. But if I'm still on it or not.
A timeout call is also important. Especially
timeout, pitbull, whatever. But
status.
But I mean, uniform is cluttered as hell. If you add 3 or 4 lanes of cap flights, adding every turn in the grinder, it's gonna. I mean, it's an idea, but it's gonna be wild.
I completely disagree, but I'm not gonna debate. And that's fine. But I will say, I think the mistake. Sure. I mean, if you want to, I think that especially here's a thought exercise, right? Like an interesting. If you listen to the comms of a vol you just did, like on replay, and you just listen to what happened, it's so slow, and there's so much dead space, and then I think that is the moment when you truly realize how much room there is for a quick, hey, spade 1's in, spade 3's out. It costs nothing, but I think it's hard for when you don't have context, I think it's hard to imagine such a thing is possible. But I would argue that it is, and it's funny. And I think that in this particular situation, we're kind of debating, right? Like SOPs, or this thing is getting to the point where it's a matter of opinion. But I think that what we can really agree on, we can peel the onion back maybe 1 minute or 2 minutes before this, in which, in my mind, like, why aren't you guys just bonsaiing, or why aren't you guys doing a 4-ship in? Because in an OCA cap, along with seed, we should be kicking the door down. We should all be shifting our weight forward and blasting them. You know what I mean? And I think that a grinder, it's a very, everyone, it seems like, same in DCS, like people are like, oh wow, so really the genius move is that we have to, instead of just going to the merge, what we have to do is we have to trade offensiveness and defensiveness. And then one element's in, one element's out. And then people's brains explode and think, oh, I found it. I've reached Nirvana and I found the secret to air-to-air. It's to do a grinder all the time. When it's like, no, dude, like it depends, right? And that's why bonsai is an intercept. It's an option that you can execute, right? If I think that a 4-ship in on this contact would have just absolutely like annihilated him.
And Stevie, just to amplify what he's saying, you're not, every flight member is not saying if they're in or out. The flight lead or whoever is the hot element is saying that they're in and out. So you're not.
Yeah, but that's done on uniform now. If you're at the end of your grind and you turn around, and of course the bonsai would have been the better option, but he didn't know, and the best option would be actually MRAMs that connect. Then this we wouldn't be talking about that. I can totally say that you get a better SA if you know which element is hot right now. But
it's not. It's also it's about security. Well, it's about security. So if you don't know if you don't know if someone's in, then there's no one in. So then it's a bandit that kills one.
In calls on air to ground, that's cool. I mean, I definitely want the OKA to call in. But I'm maybe we're talking about different things here, but I'm thinking about a grinder situation, where you have 2 elements counter-rotating capping. So
sure, but Cap's main job is not to be in their lane; it's to take enemy air on the nose as the other flights head in, right?
Yeah.
To the extent the other flights aren't where they should fucking be, then that's a separate problem. But assuming everyone's sticking to the plan, right?
Okay, cool.
But it's a nice discussion.
Good discussion, yeah.
And I think it's a compromise between, cluttering the UHF and the calls you have to make, which is committing, engaging, and timeout. So, that is just a compromise. But I like it also. But we will see. Good discussion, gang. I like that. Okay, next. Let's say, Kuka, are you still up? Okay.
Yeah. So
cool.
So the MiG-29 was then called out as being furball, and I had a pretty clear radar picture, and I had I was pretty sure he wasn't in a furball at the moment. Somebody called that, but he was maneuvering here. I saw that, and then he was coming straight for me, and it didn't look like he's really in a furball, and so I took a head-on shot, and this was the end of him. So this is the end of the MiG-29 story. And,
nice. Finally.
Finally, exactly.
Okay.
So, and then what next happened was that I was pushing into the target area because the capping area that I was assigned to was basically here, and we didn't reach it. And I saw on the IDM that the what was it name Mudhand package was already somewhere under my own flight. So I said on Victor, like, we have to move forward now. I don't know exactly where you are currently. These are my number 2 and 3 and 4. And then I think they made a mistake of building a spacing by doing a 360 turn. And you see, we are falling apart at this moment in time. But at this time on UHF, there were calls going on about these scramblers here, up there. And so I made a commit call, told this element on Victor the same. Let's go in here, because they were talking a lot about where are we turning? I don't see you. The IDM is delayed and stuff like that. And then I focused on the targets, picked up one of those, engaged him, and then I knew from the last picture that I had on the FCR, the other guy is there. And at first I wanted to turn out to do again the grinder thing, and then decide I can't, because I know these guys are there. I didn't realize they were already turning cold, and I had the feeling that I'm responsible to kill this one, and I couldn't find him on the FCR, and this is exactly what happens. I can't find him, and so I just fly stupidly his direction while looking at the FCR, slewing around my cursor, and playing with the horizontal and vertical bars and stuff to get an update rate that helps me, and then I'm getting killed because I couldn't pick him up.
Dogfight mode and just start turning horizontally.
Yep.
Yes. Richie, did you call that you had him?
Sorry?
Richie?
Right into German.
Richie had a... Yeah.
Richie is not here. But we have shot him.
So and after that, I think I have to hand over now, because I don't know what happened to the second element and if they did anything.
No, they were pretty much ineffective from this position on. Let's move to Cater. Yeah, just see it there, and then we go to the mud hand flight. Okay.
Good debriefing, Kuka. I like your very structured way of approaching the flight lead. This is very good.
Thanks. Didn't help me in the end. But I had a lot of time to contemplate the thing. I was watching the tech view a lot for you all land.
Okay, who is doing Cater? Shall I do it?
Do it.
Give me control.
Do it.
Did you take off in time? Took off in time, Gank? I think so, eh? Or were you a little bit late? Were you a little bit late?
Yeah, we're a little bit late. Internal flight issues. Something BMS, but it's okay. We got there on time, so we're good.
I thought an F-15 is big and you can easily spot it, but it's not. You can't. Or I can't.
Yeah, okay. BS1's complaining about the group drags, and I tell him, hey, dude, we have positive comms from Spades. Our focus is in the east. If we all sort of get tunnel vision on a single contact, well, what about who's watching the follow-ons, right? So we're just blowing through. We're like, this is not our fight.
I can see, however, that he's like everybody's cold to him, right? Nobody's in position for him, so that's why I was complaining.
Yeah. That is, Kuka, you said you had a delay on the ground, eh? Correct, Kuka? Is Kuka left the building? I don't know.
Sorry, muted. I was muted. Yes, we were delayed by, I think, 2.5 minutes due to IDM tech support.
Yeah.
Getting the 6.1, 6.4 set, all that.
I'd hoped, because also Cater was a bit delayed. Now Seed was pretty vulnerable up in front, and I also thought that your cap lane of the Seed was more to the center. Is that correct, Neil, or was it were you flying? What is it? Steer points over here. I can't imagine, because it looks like you are occupying the cap lane of Spade.
That was my thought. No, we were flying the our flight path there, but
okay.
And then Richie, he after he got rid of his harm, of course, he cranked left.
Yeah. So that is the only bad part. Right. That is we left the seat basically a bit unprotected because of issues of delaying. There was still some speed up capability in the flight planning, so that is a lot of delay on the ground. So we have to improve on that as well for the next time. We have to get airborne on time.
Yeah, I know. Our flight one element was on one end of the airport and the other element was totally opposite end. It was really strange.
Yeah, okay.
Which that's just spawning.
Yeah, so the you were doing the wall formation. I saw that. That was real nice.
Can I ask you, Eagle guys, a question? So you don't have a pod, right? So everything you're doing is based off of like data link and what AWACS declaration?
Like 16,
right?
That's
okay,
correct.
so you
and
you're
like positive. What is it? Non-friendly indications from link as well.
Yeah.
How
like
does
they're
that
not green.
manifest?
Like,
it's
okay.
Guys, we are ego pilots, so we have our magic.
Yeah.
The power of Israel flows through you.
Everything is
Okay,
red is hostile. Green or yellow is you have to ask for it.
All the friendlies show up blue or green, and everything else doesn't.
Right. Okay. Are there Joker contacts on there as well, or is it only not Joker?
Yes.
But
yes.
not Bogey. Yeah, I meant Bogey and
Bogey, yeah.
not
Bandit.
Bogey. The other one. Outlaw.
There's
Are
yellow
there
and
Outlaw
red
on there as well? Okay,
Yes.
yellow and red.
So
And
Outlaw would be Bandit or Bogey, and yes.
It's also possible for there to be a contact there that's not on the link, but you can see it on the radar because the things that feed the link, the things that feed the link don't see it.
That's cool.
Correct.
Yeah, that's realistic.
But I will say, if you rewinded to that situation, just as like a closing comment from Gators, if we were in that situation again, knowing what I know now, we definitely would have like double tapped it and triple tapped it. That contact. So, I'm not saying we're innocent. We're definitely a contributing factor there.
Okay. Did you do a single target track just to see if it was MiG-23 or was it you picked it up from the RWR?
RWR for me.
Okay. That's a pretty close in shot. Were you aware? Yes. Fuck, that missile missed.
Yes, did you call the splash on uniform or Victor? You remember?
Was it the bonsai tactic over here?
Oh, we were bonsai all day unless the Chinese were involved.
Okay.
Which one are we talking about? I saw that guy splash and called it on uniform.
This one, okay. But yeah, the short range shot.
Oh, that was Strobe's melting her face off.
Okay.
Strobe issues.
It's not ionizing.
Were you in TWIS or another radar mode? Just
Gator 1 was in TWIS.
Okay. Yeah, and then with Strobers. Okay. Yeah. They have a strong ECM, those MiG-23s.
Yeah, I think the Fulcrums were chaffing the slammers that you guys are firing too, which is hilarious.
Be interesting to look at some of those in detail offline.
God, it's so stupid.
Yeah. Well, adherence to more, but that could be a tactic, just pushing forward. Yeah, so that is nice. We have Richie over here. I think a little bit forward. I expected it over here. We can then also have a look on the kilo. And now Mudhen is... I'm so fast. You are Mudhen, eh? Number 3 Mudhen, correct?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. I will... Let's concentrate on Cater first. Okay. We had an SA2 over here. You guys came pretty close, but that was intentionally because you saw those MiG-23s taking off.
No, I mean more so just buying territory in the east. The MiG-23s, if we got them, great. If not, whatever. But we have a territory and we have the back pedal. Should we choose to invoke it?
Yeah.
How many missiles does that thing carry? The Eagle?
8.
Act.
Look at this recommit. Fuck yeah, dude. Hell yeah, brother. MiG-23s. It's funny, every time we're hot, the MiG-23s are smart and they they go out very good, yeah, AI. Good shots. Our sorting there was great as well.
And that is rather easy, yeah, with Link 16, so that is nice.
Yeah.
Okay, BS fighting for his life. Okay.
That's a foul.
Uh-huh.
Should have honored the two's position, or at least went in with better intel if we're going to do hood shit like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Seed was unable to get that SA2 over here. Was that Foxtrot or was that another SA2 hampering you guys?
It was pre-planned. It was the east one.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. What's happening here? Oh, that's a long split. Okay, nice. And rule is over the air, over the sea. That's nice.
They're being eagles. Eagles doing eagle things.
Yeah.
Going engine out, I mean.
Is there another engagement? No, you guys.
Yeah, it's funny. As soon as they're hot, we're like,
Yeah.
"Oh, you want to fight?" We go hot, and then they're like, "Oh no, just kidding." And we're like, "Yeah, that's what we thought."
Okay, let's go to Mid-Hand Flight, Amsel. Reds, can you give it controls to Amsel?
I could do that.
All right. Well, I was only number 3, but I guess JB is no longer here, so
I don't know. I don't see.
I will take over as deputy.
And you have also some very dry comments all the time, so I like that. Go ahead.
Some very dry comments. I don't know what to make of that. All right, let's focus on the boss man. Let's see. So the MiG-29 story doesn't really affect us because JB is very smart in turning and leaning right a bit to stay clear of that.
Mm-hmm.
Why is this not automatically following me? Because I need to do this. Yeah, nice. All right, and now we will see the 2 intercepts, and I think the first one was actually, it was a bit on the brink, but it was good enough, mainly due to being Kuka, due to Kuka being in the completely correct position and having his head on very straight. So let's stop here. So JB is 16 miles from the MiG-23 when he makes the call to abort. And this is a good time for that, because now the cap, which was on top of us, engages the MiG, and our distance closes down to like 10 miles or so, and at this point we are already called and disengaged. So I think this went very well. It's a pity that Kuka was on his own, so he doesn't manage to kill both of them. Okay, this we have talked about, and there may be more things to say, but let's not tear the man to pieces even more in front of everyone. I think the things that need to be said have been said. All right, we're in again, this time as a 3-ship. And now we will be intercepted by a second pair of MiG-23s, which I think we didn't handle so well. Let's wait until they appear. We're doing some funky shit here because some stray AMRAAM signal panics us. Or at least it panicked me. So now JB has to turn around and wait for my cowardly ass to be in position again. speed it up a
bit.
Did
you see the scramblers going off, Kilo? Did you notice the scramblers? Okay.
Not
I think. Sorry, I think. I'm trying to remember exactly. I think we did, but I think we heard. I think I took your discussion about them as the other lanes got it. The other lanes have SA on it. They got it. It's theirs. Okay. But I may not have been listening closely, and we might have to see what's going on with the Gators in the East at that time as well.
Yeah, I think as per the briefing, both F-15 caps didn't feel themselves responsible for that. I guess. I mean, I was dead at the already because I think it was originally Spade's flight to deal with all of those, right?
Can you zoom out a bit and see what the location of Gator is at this point? Okay, they are more in the east, and then Richie is already down to a 2-ship.
I mean, are you okay with that positioning, package lead? Is that what you intended?
Yeah.
That far north?
Yeah, if that was the location of the steer points, yes.
Okay.
But Richie should be more over here. But my thinking was, the east lane knew that Spade was engaged, and Spade took some losses. I think, and that Richie would then suppress SA5s, but if that is not active, then help out air defense wise. Maybe I should have clarified that. Maybe also the help of Cater, instead of going wide to the north, maybe shrink a little bit to the inside and oversee the situation.
Yeah, so you specially called out during the briefing that it's Spade's job to protect the strike, and so if we would have better comms like, hey, this is Spade, we're not effective as a cap, somebody else has to help the Oka flight, then maybe.
That is I see what you.
Yeah, probably that's why my leader told me to weapons halt when I asked him if I should engage this mix. I remember.
I think that might have been on the previous engagement.
No, I just that to have maybe the F-15s the Gator flight a bit more to the near bullseye to be on top of. So as I understood it was that the Spade flight was kind of a cap / escort breaching element for the Okas, and if they're not able to do that job, if they're because of tech issues and stuff like that, maybe if it's hindsight and so on. So
I know.
So if they say, hey guys, we can't protect the Okas, then maybe we could have said, okay, let's redirect the F-15s or one element of the F-15s or something like that.
Yeah,
I think it's twofold. Like, of course, it's the Spade needs to tell us, hey guys, we are no longer protecting you. We are a bit combat ineffective. But of course, Kuka is now dead and can't say that anymore, and the element is a bit out of everything, I think. Yes. But it's also our job as Oka to like be big boys, and if we see that, hey, our TARCAP is gone, then we need to recognize that and adapt our decision making, which we didn't do. I think we were not really aware that our TARCAP support was gone. And we also didn't call on Uniform that we need some additional help. So then if we see these 2-ship scramblers lifting off, then we need to make a decision to either, man up and deal with that on our own, or decide, hey, we don't want to do that, so we abort and ask for help. And we did neither of those.
Excellent points. Yeah.
Because the distance here is... It's 23 miles, so it's much further than the last engagement, actually. So it's absolutely enough time to decide, oh, that is ugly, let's turn around and deal with this another time, or have someone else deal with it. But we don't do that. And also, if we decide to do it ourselves, then we need to say, okay, guys, we're targeting these. 1 target's left, 2 target right, and so on. But this doesn't really happen. And we are lucky that these guys are just trundling along at 0.55 because they could also do the thing where they close at Mach 1 point whatever and just shoot us down. And
I mean,
at this point, we are relying on luck a bit.
Another improve would be to distribute the noobs a bit. It's okay to do some troubleshooting and learning on the spot. This is how we all learn. But if you have 2 rather new guys in your in your flight, it's hard to be effective because things happen, and so we might have maybe. I mean, it was as chaotic as it was. I really appreciated how you did the sorting or the seeding. But let's maybe we can, if we see there's 2 new guys in one flight, distribute them somewhere else.
Yeah, good point.
Come on, guys, did I really dodged 4 missiles?
Yeah, Maddie, you did an amazing job. You killed the first guy and dodged everything else. It is absolutely amazing. Now JB I don't know how he does it, how he sees the guy at night and can lock him up, but he kills the second one.
Was it? I guess that is this thing with the dogfight mode that Kraus suggested to me.
Yeah.
Right.
So now they are dead. No thanks to me. I did nothing.
So we did our job.
Everyone apart from me did their job. Let's put it like that.
No, don't say that.
We take some time to reorganize. If JB gets shot at by SA2. We've seen that. Okay, no.
Oh, low. Oh no, AAA.
Yeah, but he will survive. Cool. Don't worry. All right, now we are in. I'm the first. 2 GBUs away. Those will be 2 hits. Melly, I think you get 1 away and it misses due to some tech issues or something?
And another one malfunctions.
Okay. And of course keyboard is no...
Probably because of dodging missiles just made the bomb stuck. Over G.
Yeah, so it's a bit unfortunate. Only 50% hit rate then, because of course keyboard is no longer here as well. But it's enough. Luckily, they were distributed in a way that both runways were disabled. So
excellent.
Cool.
So
we were.
What is the distance to drop? I think it was about 8 miles, 9 miles.
Let's see. This is JB.
Much bigger.
This is the target. 8 miles or so.
Really?
Did you guys consider lofting the JDAMs in? Because then you can reach 11, 12 miles.
I lofted mine, I think. Okay. So JB launches at night. I need to get. How do I focus on the actual target? I guess I don't know. I select this guy on the ground here.
That's cool.
Okay, yeah. So JB at 6.9. I tried lofting my stuff. Maybe my distance will be a bit further away. We go back to my run. Yeah, I manage 9 point something, so a bit more with lofting.
And the loft angle was about 20 degrees?
Approximately.
Okay.
I didn't loft my bomb because right before releasing, I noticed that the target, the lock is on the target, so I had to move the cursor directly on the runways, and that's why I lost a bit of time, and then I had to drop it anyway.
Yeah, we saw that you were a bit closer. That is Yeah, okay, that's nice. But you were also inside the SA3 ring, and the SA3 was already dead, taken out by Stevie, correct? At this time, yeah.
I think so.
1420, yes.
So
I think my problem here is, you see, I'm only at 0.83. I could have done more of a run up with going faster, and that would also give me more distance.
I knew that I'm in range of air cover, so I had to move away from the runway as soon as possible. So
yeah, that's good.
That's why I jinked a lot.
Okay, and I think this is everything, and egress is uneventful.
Right. So
no. As I mentioned before, I had some.
No, we go first to another flight.
Yeah, we can do the landing things afterwards. Yeah, so that is the story. I think
we have the other guys, Bulldog.
JB said it was his first time flight leading in big package, and I think he did a great job at that.
Cool.
That's real nice. That's real nice. Okay.
Next flight.
I don't see Krause in the ACMI.
Yeah.
Yeah. Raz, are you in? Okay.
Hi.
Hello. Ape is doing it. Okay.
ABR driver.
Oh, sure. I guess Krause is not in. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not in here, but you can drive it.
Okay.
Not much to say. We killed things.
Yeah, I think. Let's see. I think it's just me and Krause who are left. So. Oop. Yeah, I got pretty close.
Get you go. Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye
bye.
Peace. Oof! I got within 15 miles, but the F-15's Diego's on it.
Oh shit! Yeah.
I was ready to dump nose to the right.
This column started moving, and then I think it was just like redeploying or something.
Yeah.
We saw it crossing the bridge, but then it stopped and let us kill it. So that was nice of it. Okay, so
standard SOP is to just park on the road and be murdered, you know?
Yeah, so I was having a lot of trouble. I had very low confidence in the ability to sort with 4 of us going in simultaneously. And I was trying to give Peekins a target, but then, like, for some reason, my second mark point, like, I'm coming in, I don't have a lot of time, hit the mark, hit 7 on the ICP, and it showed, like, overfly instead of TGP. I don't know if I didn't have the right thing, soy, but anyway, so I abandoned that, and I just went off dry. I think Peekins engaged. No, he didn't. He went off dry too. Okay. Oh, I guess he turned back in. That went in there. And so, okay, so your first bombs. Oh, you just dropped 2, or was that you and?
There's 1 bomb each.
Oh, okay. These must have hit their targets, because
yeah, we
got kills.
Yep.
Nice. 2 T-80s down. Okay, so he did a good job of that. And so, like, I don't know, it sounded like you guys were struggling, and I just wasn't confident in my ability to sort. So, I just said, let's attack. Like, they're aligned in an array. Like, I was trying to get Peekins to attack the east side of the column because I knew that wouldn't conflict, and I knew they were, valid targets. I didn't really say that during the flight, but, or I didn't like ask for permission, but, yeah, that's what I did. So I tried using CBUs and CCRP release, and they didn't hit at all. Sorry, gotta slow it down. So I guess due to wind, they had just landed short when we were attacking from the south due to crosswind or something. So yeah, I think almost all the CBUs failed to do any damage or do significant damage. Oh, there's one. So I think this one, according to the debrief, also missed.
Could you select Wickhams, or is it?
Not
Yeah.
and 54s.
Oh, okay.
We could have, but it wouldn't have. Actually, it would have solved that. No, we couldn't have, because then we would have had to use the outer pylons.
Yeah, the other pylons.
But what we could have done was to use GBU-12s on the inner pylons, and then, those wouldn't have been quite as good as the 54s.
Yeah, that was the frac or the config I was given.
And then we could have used wick mids on the outer, on the smart racks. But yeah, so yeah, we killed stuff.
Well, the 54s.
So we ended up starting pretty well.
Yeah. Look at that.
That's
nice.
Oh,
nice.
Oh.
Good.
Yeah. Beautiful. Yeah.
What's, all things being equal, what is the most optimal attack direction on a moving column? I don't. Just curious.
So IRL, it has to do with the laser basket, but they don't model that in BMS, so I don't know what it would be. I don't think it matters in BMS.
What is the laser
basket? Depends on weapon, right?
There's an angle by which your laser will reflect back at you, and you'll get scatter.
Yep.
Yeah.
So with that consideration, is it to the side?
Yeah. Yes.
Interesting.
Did you guys search the rest of the box, or was it just?
No, because the frag was the kill T-80s, and we ran out of weapons before we killed them all. So we just attacked.
Okay.
Until we were Winchester.
Yeah.
That was it. Not really too exciting, but we did achieve our mission.
Challenge was like the coordination and not hitting the same target, and the weather.
Yeah. The weather, the spatial D. Did you experience that a little bit?
No spatial disorientation.
No, not really.
No.
Okay.
Did you see the video I sent you though? From Friday Night
yesterday?
Flight.
Yeah.
That was a hoot.
But Chris, did you see that video?
No. Where's that at?
Oh,
Where's that at?
I think I DM'd it to you, but
okay, I'll check it.
Oh, that one.
Yeah. Just about what happened yesterday. Yeah. Pretty rough. Okay, and then I think we went back.
You DM'd it to me directly, or was it within the?
No, it was in a group chat. Hold on, I'll send it to you again. Hold on.
Or just put it in there.
So, yeah.
Okay.
From the tech route.
Someone else? Who else?
Night lighting.
Batman. Brilliant. Brilliant is in. Is he still with us? Should be. Smoke. Next flight. One of the contracts was passing flood. I didn't hear that. Did you call it? I didn't hear. Hello.
Who's you?
I thought I was disconnected.
No.
I asked Bulldog. I asked Bulldog. Call passing flood, but I didn't got a reply. And I knew, of course, that you were passing the flood, but just for contract purposes. Okay, next flight. It's getting late here. Smoke 5. Who can run Smoke 5? Is that brilliant? Can you do that? He's muted. Okay. Stevie, I will give you Smoke 5. How's about that?
Okay.
I actually have to step out, so.
You have to step out?
Yeah, I can keep running the server, but someone pick the presenter.
Pick the presenter because they've got it for the rest of it.
It's me. It's a me.
Good job, Stevie. Okay.
It's a me. I'm the presenter.
Catch you guys in a bit. Great flying with you as
Yeah. Okay. Thanks.
Yes.
That's brilliant. I got him. Okay. Let's have a look. I think we'll Lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots. Okay, stand by. We have to do.
Ah.
There
are some blue. Okay. Yeah. No.
Seems here are some. There are troops in contact here.
Yeah. Oh, that's a hammer flight. Who's there?
So as far as I understood, first element did body lacing and second element laced on their own.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. I also like it that they come from own territory.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Is anybody from the flight here? Otherwise, we will go a bit fast forward.
Yeah. Fox Sound.
Fox Sound, brilliant. Sola, not here. Bradman.
We're all sleeping.
Okay.
Also, it seems
it's 1:45. I don't know how you do it, Streak. It's 1:45, bro.
Yeah. Yeah,
you're
just
a machine.
Go fast forward.
Whee!
Lots of bombs, and they destroyed a lot. Okay.
Yeah, end of story.
Oh how are you guys finding those static targets? Like the T-80s? Oh, they're not here to answer that, are they?
Well,
radar.
Are they just like...
You do it with ground map first.
Like soda straw, just looking until you find T-80s?
No. So I was the one leading the T-80 attack, or at least one of them in box 1. So what we did is we briefed the silhouette. Like we looked at the references during the briefing of what to identify, and then we knew where they were. We knew where they were starting. We estimated where they were heading because there's only one highway towards the flot. So then you just take the targeting pod, you put it in thermal mode, you put it in
and then
wide field
follow
of view.
the highway. Yeah, gotcha. That's
there's some
man. I
so
took
many of them.
around.
Well, it's you pick them up really easily.
Yeah.
I mean, also they're a nice big column when you go into DVS. They're just like a line, so it's real easy to spot them that way. Like the fact that they're a column, you don't know what they are. You gotta then.
Yeah, then you eyeball down, nugget down.
Yeah, exactly.
Whoa.
Okay. Stevie, we close it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Batman dropped 3 GBU-12s at the same time.
Oh, I missed that.
And he missed 2.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.